Health Beat with Dr. Benita Zahn.
The birth of a baby should be a joyous time for the family, but when a baby's born with a life-threatening birth defect, well, that joy is colored every day by the life-saving treatment and the prayers for something extra that will mean a long and healthy life. Kristin knows that all too well. Her baby Charlie was born with congenital diaphragmatic hernia, and that is a life-threatening condition. The Palizzis did everything they could to save Charlie's life, but the illness was just too much. After losing their precious baby, they created Charlie Palizzi's Warrior of the Angels, and the goal is to save others. Kristin, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
You know, to say it's heartbreaking is an understatement, but let's start with what congenital diaphragmatic hernia is. 1 in 2,500 babies are born with it, and we've got a picture that I know we can put up. I've got a load of shots of what the hernia area looks like and what it's. So here we go. On as you look at the screen, we're looking at the screen. On the left is what would be normal.
Yep.
On the right is not. Tell us what we're seeing here.
So with CDH, congenital diaphragmatic hernia, there's a hole in the diaphragm which allows all the abdominal organs to go up, which you're seeing on the right picture. And that restricts the lung growth. It pushes the heart over and can affect the heart as well. And
it's true. You can see the lungs just fine on the left, and on the right they're obscured.
Yeah. So I believe it's basically, usually it's about a baseball-sized lung when they're born, and it can be as small as a penny.
Does medicine know what causes this defect?
Not at this time, and that's one of the biggest things that we're working on at Charlie Palizzi's Warrior of the Angels, trying to support the research at some of the larger hospitals, such as CHOP, the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. That's where he was supposed to be born. He was due on April 27th of 2018. He was actually born on February 19th.
They knew before he was born?
During our anatomy scan, we were told that he had CDH and we were going to go to Philadelphia. And 2 days later we went to Philadelphia. We were told there was a mild case, and we went to Philadelphia, had more advanced scanning done, and it wasn't a mild case. Typically when the liver's up, it's much more of a severe case because it's a denser organ and it will affect the lungs more. So his liver was up.
And that's really becomes the life-threatening aspect of this, is the inability to breathe.
To breathe, yeah.
And there's not much they can do at this point.
At this point, no. They do have a few research studies that are going on at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia that are trying to advance the treatment as well as the cure and finding of what's causing it. And that's what we're trying to support in our foundation and through our events. They do have like an artificial womb that would allow preterm babies or babies with lung issues to have more time to grow and have their lungs kind of become stronger before really getting into this world. And that's one of the research studies that we're supporting, as well as a local gene study that the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia.
Is there any sense of where the genetic abnormality happens? Do they see this running in families?
They don't. They say it's a multifactorial, and they'll see certain people have a genetic key to it, and then others have none. My husband and I have had genetic testing done, and nothing comes up. And he had testing done on him as well, and there was nothing that came up genetic-wise. But then there's other people that do. So they really don't know if it's environmental or genetic at this time.
And they may not know there may be a genetic abnormality. They just don't know to look for.
Yeah, because it might be a small part of a gene that's they're just not aware of at this point. So
the money that you folks raise going to these research studies, is there a particular study that the money's going to, or does it just go to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia in general for the folks there to use as they see fit?
There's two main research studies that we're supporting and funding, and that's going to be the artificial womb study that would give either the preterm babies or CDH babies the chance to kind of grow a little bit more before actually experiencing this world full on. And then also there is a local gene study to try to find the genetic cause, if there's a genetic cause for CDH.
And for a family, and this is not that rare, 1 in 2,500 is not that rare. To a family that gets this diagnosis, Kristin, you would say to them what?
Be prepared. We were told not to Google it, but There are groups out there, and trying to find those groups and really get the support that you need, because the parents of either survivors or non-survivors are the ones that know the most about what you're feeling at that time. And typically they know the best hospitals and know the doctors and the personalities that go along with those doctors. And once they get to know you, they might be able to tell you best where to go.
Well, you folks always have events going on, the ability to make a donation. You're a 501c3, so we're going to set up a link on our website. When folks are watching this on the website, you just go to links so you can get some more information on congenital diaphragmatic hernia, Charlie Palizzi's Warrior of the Angels, and you'll find the information there. Get in touch with the Palizzis. Really, I know your husband's here with you as well, and great folks and great opportunity to help others. So thanks for spending time with us. All good to you.
And thank you for having us.
And we'll see you next time.